I've been thinking if I should do this or not, but let's do it for the fun of it. I've been into photography for more than a year now. I'm doing pretty good. So I'm just going to show you how I edit things on my computer. So last week when I did a photo shoot with myself, just for the fun of it, I did some pretty good photos that I really like. So I'm just going to show you how I did them. So I just choose, 36 photos here that I can show you. Some of my dog, product photography, my glasses, the watch, Timberlands, and myself. So I don't know, just going to show you how I do things here. So I don't know, grab a drink, sit down. I don't know, I'm just going to make this awkward. Maybe it's the first time that you hear me talking, and I'm not listening to any music. I usually have this on my head, so cringe all you want. Let's do it. So I have some self-portraits. That's how I actually started with photography, just doing things on my phone. Now that I have a camera, I have much better control of how I do things, because I actually look at myself on my phone here because it's wirelessly connected to it. It has an app that I can control everything, the aperture, shutter speed, and everything. Maybe I should do another video on that, how I do that. I don't know how I'll do it, but maybe. So let's just start editing. So first thing that I do, take a look at my photos, find the one that I want to edit first, and I crop it actually. If I plan to put it on Instagram, I just do the 4x5. It takes the most space on the screen. This picture looks cool. And the next thing that I actually do is level it. So I do it like that manually, or I just go down here in the transform tab, click level. So it doesn't do a good job always, because the picture is not meant to be like that. It just takes horizontal or vertical line that it thinks it's a 90 degree and just goes by that. It looks good, but I don't like that. So you can do this constraint crop, but yeah, I won't do it. So okay, let's go. Undo. Yeah, that's it. I'm using a Wacom tablet here. I have some settings. I have so let me just show it to you. Yeah. So this is a tablet. I don't know if you can see it. It has a pen. As you can see on the screen, it's moving around. I have this row of buttons. This one is if I have a preset on, just click it to paste it. Redo, undo if I made a mistake, to go before and after, to go backwards and forwards with it. And this is just before and after, the changes that I've made. I have also some buttons on the pen itself, but they are just normal right and left click. That doesn't matter. I don't use it that much in Lightroom. I use it for Photoshop because it's much more precise. Here I use it just for the brush tool. Much better than a mouse. You don't need it, but it's cheap, especially when it's on sale. I see it went down for Christmas for, 70 euros, so 10 euros down. I think it's pretty good. You also get a free software with it, so you can learn to draw with it realistically. I don't use that, I use just Photoshop thing and Lightroom. So I think this picture is good. Let's go with it. So the next thing after I crop it is, I said, cringe all you want. I just go through some presets. Why it's not showing here? It's not showing here. Okay, yeah. Okay, actually this one looks good. I don't know why it didn't show on the big picture, but this looks good. I actually like this one. I actually used this to edit it. The grass looks good, but I'm just going to get some color back in it, like that. It's a little bit too dark. Shadows up, contrast down, a little bit up again, like that. Let's do the radial. What did I do? Let's order it down. Yeah. Let's get that up over me. The main character here in the center. What this does is just, makes myself. What am I doing with the hand? I have a mouse. It just makes me centered more. Just makes everything a little bit darker. I think this looks good. I can do something with my skin tones. I don't know. It's just my skin is too red and it's too. I need to saturate it a little bit. So the way to do that is click on the HSL, go to Hue, click this button here, and then the part that you want to saturate or make the color more accurate to your skin, click and drag up and down. So it's going to make the designated colors switch, or whatever. So I think that's good. Don't undo that. I think that looks better. And actually, let's do this. Too much. That looks good. Just a subtle touch. The watch actually has these. This is blue. Let's see if I touch the blue, what will happen. That looks good, not bad at all. Just checking if it does anything to my clothes. I actually like it on display. Okay, it's not bad, but my skin is still. Not too much. See, like that. More in the middle. Okay, I actually like that. Also when you have similar photo like these, so the same place, just a different pose. The thing is, if you want to edit a little bit faster, don't want to fuss around with all the settings, just click previous. It's going to copy everything to it. Looks pretty damn good. I don't know what I was doing here, but it looked pretty cool. I actually like this edit. It looks good. And let's do a little bit more of a close-up. I did this one too with the same preset because right out of the gate it looks pretty good. I just need to get the shadows up, contrast down, actually a little bit up. The skin tone here is good. I just need to get the greens up from the grass, just like that. And if you want, you can make the eye pop a little bit. I didn't do that in the original edit, but I'm just going to show you how easy it is here. You can use the radial filter or a brush tool. I use the brush tool because it's a little bit more precise. It's not that round. I don't know why it's saved like that. Maybe I was doing something to the sky in the previous pictures, but it doesn't matter. Here in the brush tool and the radial and gradual filter, you have this option in the effect tab to iris enhance. So you can use it for the skin, to soften the skin and everything. So just does everything automatically to you, or you can just put the exposure up in clarity just a little bit, and let's see what it does. Just makes it a little bit. I like it. I don't do it. I don't do it that often, and I like to do it subtly. subtle changes, because if you do it like this, it just looks weird. We're not aliens. I don't know. This just look fake. So let's just change that back. That's like that a little bit. So, and yeah, that's it. That's done. Crop it back like that. I wish that I moved the camera a little bit to the right so that my face is centered, but that doesn't matter. It's a pretty good picture. Again, if you have the same picture in the same spot, just a different pose, previous, but the only thing is, as you can see here, all the settings, so from the filters, the crop and everything is going to be copied. Keep an eye on that. Don't do it too quickly. Don't just go next picture, previous, next picture, just paste everything back. It's going to make it a little bit ugly if you forget to erase the settings from before that you don't want to be seen. So just delete that. And I noticed here that I have, I don't know, these zits. This is just a spot removal tool. Click, it's going to remove it. Click, remove. That's it. Nothing complicated. Lightroom is pretty good at that. But in this case, if I want to remove this beard curl here, I'll go into Photoshop because I don't want to do it in Lightroom. It doesn't let me choose the part of that I want to copy over that. First, it just does it automatically. It takes a little while, so I don't bother with it in Lightroom at all. I think this picture is done. I have this one with my dog that I really like. And again, crop it 4:5. It's pretty centered. Out of the gate, use the same preset as before. It's dark, but that's why we shoot in RAW. You can do magic with it. Just pull the exposure up. It's pretty good. I like this contrast. It does look a little bit better now. And the greens up, yellows too, maybe oranges for the leaves here. Okay, but the thing is, because of the vignetting of the lens, or I don't know, it's just the way it is, the center of the picture is too dark. You can do a vignette, or I just do it like that. I just overexpose it a little bit, and I just do a radial filter. Just reset everything, exposure down, from center, make a big circle. Doesn't make that much difference, but let's make it a little bit more dramatic. Feather it a little bit, and I think that looks good. It's pretty good, yeah. I like that. And a little bit more. Yeah. Me being happy with my dog, taking pictures together. And as before, have same picture, different pose, paste, looks good, but a little bit down. I like it a little bit darker, like my coffee. Hit my tooth. Now I'll just do some product photography. I like this shot of a watch. I think I used the same preset. It's dark, yes it is, but just bring the exposure up, make it a little bit brighter, highlights down, but I'm going to fix this because the sky was gloomy, it was foggy, so the sky was blown up and it shows on the watch. Let's see. So the greens, again, up just by a little, like that, yellows a little bit, and actually let's do this, almost 1.5 stop underexposed, goddamn. Let's do that. invert. That looks, that's not bad at all. Highlights down. And because these pointers just don't look white, they are actually blue. So let's see what will happen here. I use my tablet for this instance. It's actually not showing everything. I think I know what it's. This is all about. It's this. Yes, yes, yes. The blues were all the way down, so let's change that. Let's make it smaller. And let's do this. Whenever you're shooting something for a brand, make sure that it's the same as it is. You don't want to make much differences. If you have a logo, do something with it. Don't neglect it. Neglect it. Yeah. Actually, this is fucking fuck. Made a mistake. This is actually black. I'm just looking at my watch. This one, I don't know, because of the sky, it just looks like it's supposed to be blue, but it's not. Like that. Just draw a line. Shaky hands because of the coffee. Maybe I'm just nervous that I'm doing this. Maybe. And this one too. All three. Yeah, all three are blue. Subtle blue, but I think it looks good. That's pretty much it. Okay, I can put that. I can do that. Yeah. Let's see. That. Exposure down. I think that looks good enough. I like that shot. Yeah. Just for Instagram, again, make it centered, 4x5. I think it looks good, but I don't know. In this picture, I'm missing something in this corner. It's a little bit empty. If I'm in Photoshop, I may just copy this part up here to make it like there's another, there's more grass around. As I said before, for the logo, like here is just subtle. Let's do this again. My Tims are not that orange. Just pull it back a little bit like that. This up, it's a little bit more original color. Greens up, forgot to crop it. Centered. Stomping on grass, Timberlands, yay, they're good, really good, waterproof. So yeah, what I'm going to do with this, I'm bothered by this white stuff here. Spot removal tool, just do that, it does a pretty good job. Fuck, dude. This is their logo, it's not that. I'm just subtly going to make it pop a little bit more. Take a brush tool, exposure a little bit down. And I'm going to use my pen here because I'm more precise with it. Just going to do that. It's just going to make it. Just going to make it pop a little bit. Yeah, just like that. I'm sorry I'm not that good in explaining what I do. Just not used to talking that much. I'm used to talking to myself, but just not out loud. I mean, it doesn't matter. I said, cringe all you want. I have my coffee. I have my cool pictures. I have nothing better to do. Yeah. So now, this looks much better. I like that. Whenever you're shooting for a brand, just make sure their logo is in it. It's easily recognizable. I don't know, that's just the way I think. Looks pretty good. This is another picture that I have with the Tims, but I'm not going to do anything. This one is pretty good, just because the video is done here. Actually, I could have done this picture. As I said, here's grass, much more full, but I like this picture of my glasses. So they are these glasses. Movement again, I don't know, I like them. They're cheap but good quality. Let's see, I think I used the same preset or not. I don't know. Let's see. They are for computer. I don't have any problem with my sight, but I use them when I'm on computer because my eyes do get tired, have headaches, and they actually help me a little bit. They're not bad. Cheap, they do the job. So let's see. Yeah, let's do the same preset that I had. As you can see on some pictures, preset, it's just put a preset on, done. But on some pictures you need to work. Let's say this one is too dark, just make it a little bit brighter. Glass is supposed to be blue because they're blue light blocking glasses, so let's do this and this. That looks good. The green's up, not that much. I want the blue to pop. Let's see if I want that. Actually, yeah. Most of the time I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make the picture look the way I see it in my head and to make it look good. A little bit more blues. This is supposed to be blue too. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. And can fish around. Yeah, that looks good. It's better. More real estate for the glasses. Yeah. Join the movement is here. I have another picture. My dog. He looks happy here. He's cute. Same preset. Moody, dark. A little bit warmer. Like that. Greens up, yes. Shadows up, yes. Like that, exposure down, highlights. Actually, that's it. I don't know if you like this video. I just made it for the fun of it. It's a little bit weird to me, but I had to do something. I don't know, I was bothered by it. I don't know. If you'd like to see something different, actually how I take self-portraits, make sure to like or comment on this video, subscribe if you want to see more. That's logical. And I don't know, hope you haven't learned anything at all, but I don't know, I'm just going to end it here. Just the way I do things.